What's good with it, everybody? Hope all is good with everybody. I'm gonna be bringing y'all a little bit of information about this drizzle drizzle movement, so y'all can understand what's going on. The fellas have taken a stance against you women and taking y'all behavior and giving it back to you. My, how the tables have turned. Drizzle drizzle.
Oh my God, are you serious?
That girl came to my house to take me on a first date in a 2013 Honda. And when I asked her before what car she had, I thought she said Zonda, like Pagani Zonda, a supercar, not a 2013 four-door Honda. I was absolutely mortified. And I tried to go through with the date, but after 2 blocks, I had her turn around and drop me off. I'm done dating these dusty women, these dusty brokies. You know, if you don't have a supercar or like a Mercedes, one of those things with the V's on it, don't roll up to my place thinking you're gonna take me anywhere. I want to find out where she was gonna take me, probably for something free like a walk. I'm not that type of guy. Like if you're taking me on a first date, you better be taking me to a really nice restaurant.
Do y'all know she tried to sleep with me on the first date? Do I look like a hoe? So the second day comes around and I let her hit, because if you make her wait a day, then it's different. You have to respect your body. We are kings. Can I get a drizzle drizzle? But she had the nerve to ask me to get on top. I'm a pillow king. I'm gonna lay here and you're gonna do all the work. But I had to let it go because I'm in my soft guy era. On the way home, I had a flat tire. So I called her. She said, "What you calling me for?" I'm like, "You really gonna make me change my own tire? What woman doesn't know how to change a tire?" This dating scene is so slim pickers. I'm never gonna find a good woman, even though I'm living in all the wrong places. I'm just gonna categorize every woman as bad women, even though I know that I'm picking the bad ones. It makes perfect sense. To all my soft guy era kings, do not settle for less. And remember, you're single until she puts a ring on it. And to all the women who don't get it, please, don't watch our business.
The black man is one of the biggest disappointments on this earth, and it don't seem to be getting any better.
The next step in the drizzle drizzle movement is to simply cut off the money. No OnlyFriends subscriptions, no clubs, no paying SWs, no taking care of bills, paying car payments, doing any of that unless you're receiving reciprocation at the same level in which you're putting out. It is funny how the term know your worth came up on the other side when movements like the sprinkle sprinkle movement depend on men and their money. Totally. They depend on men and their money totally. Most of the SW industry is financed by men. The clubs are only open because men buy tables and go in there and tip and pay. We got to understand now, if this is going to become a movement, the way that you have a conversation, a real conversation, is cut the money off. Take that money from a sprinkle to a drizzle to a drip to nada, nothing.
Men have a whole movement going on right now with drizzle drizzle. They all coming together for drizzle drizzle. And we as women, the only thing we've come together for this year is a Meg the Stallion challenge. Y'all are online having twerk competitions as if y'all don't do that enough. And if that ain't bad enough, we still got y'all standing in line auctioning yourself off to the highest bidder. And if that wasn't bad enough, y'all went and put the icing on the cake because you got a girl in one of the 20v1s where she let the dude stick his fingers in her kitty cat and then put it in her mouth. Y'all are going out sad at this point. As a woman, I'm ready to switch teams. Like, I don't want to be on y'all team no more. Y'all are losing. Drizzle, drizzle. A lot of y'all girls are clearly showing you have no sense of humor. The joke is going right over your head. The fact is that y'all have been saying the same ridiculous stuff online, and when you say it as a woman, you don't see nothing wrong with it. But hearing those same ridiculous statements come out of a man's mouth, now all of a sudden you taken back and you offended. It's 2024, and I honestly don't understand whether or not you're a woman or a man, why anybody would not be living a soft life. I don't know why anybody would be aspiring for a hard one. Like, make it make sense. It's called a partnership for a reason. Because two people are supposed to be coming together so that they can do for one another equally. You pour into their cup just like they pour into yours. But y'all turn this into a selfish act of you trying to gain something from somebody else and benefit from somebody else, meanwhile not caring what they get in return from you. And as long as you're going into a situation like that, you will always lose, because you cannot use people like that. You cannot go into a situation and only thinking about the ways that you can benefit from it and neglect the other person involved in it. At the end of the day, if the girls want to sprinkle, sprinkle, the fellas can drizzle, drizzle. I'm pro everybody being in a soft life era, because there's no reason why you should be living a hard life. I don't recommend that for anybody. Stress is the number one killer. I don't recommend anybody to be out here intentionally living a hard life. I don't subscribe to anybody getting with a person who's going to make life hard on them. Right? You could do all bad by yourself. Why in the world would you enter into a relationship with somebody who's going to put you through a hard life?
So let's learn. You know, when you smell boo-boo long enough, it doesn't stink anymore. I want to talk about sex, odor, repercussions, and decisions. I follow this guy from Instagram, and he did a post, and he said that when you turn the warmer seats on and you start smelling fish, he said a lot of women got upset, and he said a woman went in his DMs and left him a long mail about why that was offensive and how women struggle with BV, bacterial vaginosis. Bacterial vaginosis, the long and short of it, is women who don't have diseases but are still sharing germs. That's what that is. He don't have nothing, she don't have nothing, and you don't have nothing, but her germs mixed with your germs mixed with his make your coochie itch and stink. Your vajayjay is not supposed to smell, step one. Okay, you are supposed to be able to flap the covers, lay in it, talk to him, throw your leg over his, laugh and joke, and not smell anything. The reason why women of today in 2024 struggle with an odor down there is because that's what the Most High was trying to tell you about how important it is to keep your vessel clean. Solomon had 700 wives, and if they all sat and waited for him, and he had one tool to use for them, nobody would catch anything. But what happens is women try to get men back and go and have sex with another tool, come back, have it with him, now you done infected the whole thing. This is why. Your vajayjay smells because of what you're doing. You're sleeping with different men for money. You're going to get Massengill, rinsing it away, rinsing it back tight, appear to be tight, so you can go to the next man with money and pretend like you didn't do nothing. This is why the odor. Step two, women do this all the time to each other. I've seen memes about it. When that baddie from Instagram goes into the bathroom and you go in after her and it smells, oh! See? The women do it to each other, but they don't want to look like that in front of a man. So this goes under the Drizzle Drizzle Chronicles. So what their feelings are hurt about what they do. That's trying to rinse body count away. That's why it matters. Okay? You're funky. Go wash. Drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle, drizzle sounds like y'all forgot to pay the water bill. I need to change that. It's not catchy. And it also sounds like you're talking about Drake and Drizzy. So it's kind of confusing. I need to do better. Go back to the drawing board. Okay. Drizzle, drizzle. No one paid the water bill. Drizzle, drizzle. We're trying to copy women because we wish we were them. You know what? Dazzle dust. Y'all should get this. This is like edible glitter, and you can sprinkle your dazzle dust onto your water to make it glisten. This is the only kind of dust I like. Glittery, sparkly kind. Oh my gosh, I got it on my shirt. Oh no. The dusties are celebrating. I just blew it off. That's how you get rid of dust. Just blow it away. Bye. Blow it away by asking them to pay a bill.
But baby, one day you gonna want a man and he not gonna want you.